looking to throw on first down. Buys a little extra time. Taking a shot on the first play. Touchdown, Huskies! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And I tell you what, this offense, man, we got a small sample size. We only had one game where they were unbelievable last game, but another score early in this football game. This offense is looking like a force to be reckoned with.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. UConn going back to work on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Wants to throw on first down. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Huskies. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And he finds the end zone. I tell you what, man, this guy's going to be a force. You look at this offense, they find different ways to get him the football, different ways.
This offense starts deep in a hole. He'll keep it himself. He's out of bounds at the 16-yard line.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. He lofts one down the sideline. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown, UConn. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the second quarter yet. And this offense...
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Looking to throw on first down. Fires one high and deep. He's got it, and he will score! Touchdown, Huskies!
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now...
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Pressure coming. He lets it fly. Makes a grab deep. He gets it in. Touchdown, UConn!
And I think sometimes QBs know before the snap who they're going to. You could tell he looks to the right immediately, knows this guy's going towards the middle of the field.
The UConn offense goes back to work. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's not afraid to go deep. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on. He'll pull it on the read. There he goes. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. And the Huskies, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. He's moving out of the pocket. At the 45, on its way. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Quick strike complete. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. They really got this offense humming. Just the fourth play of the drive, and it's first and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Huskies! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think
inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Now the play fake. Looking to buy time. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
And he's brought down after a nice game. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. Looking downfield on first down. He'll pull it down. Looking down the left side. Wide open, he makes the catch. And they are finding some space in this defense. UConn going back to work on offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. He'll do it himself. Sweet cut there. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to scramble. He's turning it loose into the middle. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Huskies!
that is so hard to defend. QB wants to make a play from the pocket, but does a great job escaping to his left.
The Huskies buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Got the first down and more. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The offense has it 1st and 10 from their own 20. To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. Crosses the 30, he's got away. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number.
He's going for it all. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. The defender was right there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Wide open downfield. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. UConn comes to the line after getting another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a heat. Oh, he's got some space. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, UConn.
After that amazing performance in week one, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
The UConn offense goes back to work. Last time they had it, they were backed up in their own end, marched right down the field and scored, and now they'll try to do that once again. On the run, still looking. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. What great protection, and he lets it go down the middle. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? How about that last big play? You're backed up, and now you've got it 1st and 10 from the 46. Wants to throw on first down. Moves around to clear up the vision. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
And it's just so fun to be a play caller when you got a QB that can do that. Like, it's a pass play. Nope, he pulls it down, chews up yardage, gets a...
He'll take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Working well behind the sticks on second down. He'll keep it himself. He has the first and still on his feet. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. UConn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. On the option. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Huskies.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most damage.
They'll start this drive from the 42. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. Turning it on. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. They had hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set them up inside the 30, 1st and 10. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this 3rd period with a big play. That's the end of the period, and UConn has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Quarterback duplicitous in his dealing. Some would even say sneaky. Sneaks into the end zone.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer.
UConn going back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, UConn! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep...
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Wants to go up top on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies!
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on.
The UConn offense goes back to work. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at them. Going over the top. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Under fire. Going back to the well, another deep ball. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless of how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Floating away. Back's got it. Into the house. Touchdown, Huskies.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days.
UConn going back to work on offense. He'll start this drive going to the air. He uncorks a bullet to the right. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. He'll take another shot here. Makes the grab on the big throw. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And with that score,
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He fires one deep over the middle. He's got it for a big play. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. They finish it off with a touchdown and seal up this game.
and this might be what you call garbage time, and it might not really matter because you know the game's out of reach, but I like it. Keep executing. Keep finding some more plays. Hey, maybe you find a play later on down the season that you might come back to and say, hey.
The UConn offense goes back to work. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next.
And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. This is his personal resume. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
Yeah, it's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you, and you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And man, we saw that here today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.